We were around the house bored, as many people may be, and since we love to flow, we decided to make Louie a set of poi, a good set of beginner poi, and show our friends that how you can do just with stuff laying around the house, or even just stuff that might be on your floor already in your living room, make a pair of poi. So first, you need one long shoelace or two shorter shoelaces, or some string, ribbon, and also a pair of socks, two pair of old socks that you don't care so much about. Okay, and scissors for cutting up the shoelace if, and we don't just leave scissors laying around our floor. But anyways, first Louie's gonna take one, yeah, because you don't want to step on scissors. Good demo, Louie. You take the less beautiful socks and bunch them up in your hand and shove them into the toe of the more beautiful socks that you would want to see and display to the world. And you get that sock at the end and tie a knot. Yeah, we're just going to make one, and then you'll figure out that you make the second one the same way. But you could make them both at the same time if you wanted to be more efficient. So he's got his knot right down there at the end with the sock and the end of the sock. And next is going to be making a... You can already do some stuff. But next is going to be dealing with your string or your shoelace. So like 18 inches is a good length. I don't know. You'll work it out. You'll make it shorter if you need to. But Louie's going to cut his shoelace in half. So fold it in half and cut it, or just eyeball it, like Louie is a master at all this kind of measurement stuff. But okay, and then fold to the end, just like fold a little, like a couple inches to make a little loop, and tie that in a knot to make a loop. Yeah, that's good. Loop big enough that your sock will fit through it. So there, Louie's got his loop tied there tight and ready to put the sock through the loop. Wait, the other sock. The sock that you already... Yes. A lot of people make that mistake, I'm sure. And now that you have the loop around the sock, tie the sock in another knot with the knot around the loop. And this is when I give thanks to the Sylvester family who introduced us to this style of poi, by the way. Theirs was stuffed with popcorn, which, I know people are saving their consumables. And also, who wants to be having popcorn flung around in your face right now? In these times, we want something soft, like a...
Another sock.
Sock and sock. Okay, cool. So that's your poi. You make a little loop on the other end of the string that can go around your finger. And there's lots of videos in lots of different places showing different stuff to practice poi, different moves, different flow moves, twisting, turning, spinning, and Louie will just demonstrate one poi spin right now for us to sign off, because I think that you know enough to get yourself some fun indoor sporting equipment. Okay, pop up. This is when the music is gonna come on. Thanks. We thought we should also show you some stuff you can do with the poi once you've got them made. One is around in circles forward. Also around in circles backwards. Don't worry if it hits you in the face because of the socks being soft, but do give yourself space so that you don't hit other people or other things. Another thing you can try to do is around in like a figure eight, and you can probably look up lots of other great videos about different ways to swing poi. It's spelled P-O-I, poi. poi. Poi spinning. Poi. It's very hypnotic. Yeah, make sure you don't swing it at somebody unless they know you're going to. Thanks and have fun swinging, and I hope that you have a good summer. Stay cool.